It used to be so simple. You'd lay your head down, and before your thoughts even finished, you were asleep. But now, the clock ticks louder. Your legs ache. Your mind replays the day. 3 a.m. becomes too familiar, and you wonder, why can't I sleep like I used to? You're not alone. In fact, after age 60, nearly half of adults report trouble falling or staying asleep. But here's the good news. You can sleep better, and you don't need pills to do it. What you need is a return to balance, to rhythm, to the quiet cues your body has always known. Tonight, we'll explore gentle, proven ways to sleep better naturally, shared by seniors for seniors, without side effects, prescriptions, or dependency. And by the end, you'll have a nighttime toolkit that truly honors who you are and how your body wants to rest. Welcome to Elderly Active Life, a channel devoted to wellness, vitality, and peace for those of us embracing life after 60. Here, we believe aging is not about slowing down. It's about slowing right. We bring you simple routines, nature-based health tips, and gentle practices designed with your body and spirit in mind. So before we begin, please tap the like button if you're searching for more peaceful nights and brighter mornings. It helps others in our beautiful senior community find their way to this space. In this video, there are 8 sections, and we're going to start with section 1. Reset your sleep with sunlight and darkness. Delilah, 72, from northern Idaho, had been using sleep aids for years. She dreaded the groggy mornings, the strange dreams, the dependency. One day, her doctor told her, "Let light be your medicine." It sounded simple, too simple, but worked. Every morning, Delilah steps outside by 8 a.m. She faces the rising sun, even if it's cloudy, even if it's just for 10 minutes. She doesn't wear sunglasses. She lets her eyes and skin feel the light. That daily ritual reconnected her circadian rhythm, and within a few weeks, she was falling asleep faster, waking less, dreaming again. At night, she dims her lights by 8 p.m. She reads by candlelight, avoids screens, and even switched to warm, amber light bulbs. Why does this work? Because your body's internal clock, the one that controls sleep, is guided by light. And after 60, it gets out of tune faster. If you give it the right cues, it resets itself, like a sundial remembering how to turn. Tonight, dim all lights by 8:30 p.m. and spend 10 minutes in soft silence. Then comment below, did you feel the difference? Section 2. Move during the day, sleep through the night. Otis, retired and living in Wisconsin, didn't think movement had much to do with sleep. He wasn't out of shape. He just figured at his age, rest meant staying still. But when he began taking daily walks, something changed. He slept better, not just deeper, but more peacefully. That's because movement burns off tension. It lowers cortisol, balances melatonin, and tells your body, you've lived today, now you can rest. And it doesn't take a gym, a slow walk around the block, stretching to old records, pulling a few weeds from the garden. Consistency is the secret. Otis walks the same loop at the same time every day. His body knows what to expect. And when his head hits the pillow, it says, yes, now we rest. Double bonus. Seniors who walk or stretch regularly also reduce their risk of falls, arthritis pain, and nighttime leg cramps. Share in the comments. What gentle movement do you enjoy? You might inspire someone who needs that first step. Section 3. Create a bedtime ritual your brain recognizes. Sleep isn't something you do. It's something you ease into. That's where rituals come in. Maureen, a 75-year-old former nurse from Georgia, used to scroll her tablet in bed. News, politics, family group chats, it all kept her mind spinning. Then she started a new practice. At 9 p.m. every night, she lights one candle. She makes lemon balm tea. She writes down 3 small joys from her day. And she never, ever takes her phone into the bedroom. Now, she looks forward to her evenings. Not just because she sleeps better, but because that time feels sacred, personal, quiet. Rituals calm the nervous system. They cue your brain to shift from doing to dreaming. Think of it as a bedtime lullaby, but one you create yourself. Section 4. The memory quilt. Resting with the past, sleeping in the present. Gideon is 83. He lives alone in rural Maine, in a white farmhouse with creaky floors and a porch swing that groans like a cello. After his wife passed, sleep became a stranger. The bed felt too big, the room too quiet, and his thoughts, always louder at night, pulled him back into old memories, both joyful and heavy. He'd wake at 2 a.m., staring at the ceiling, replaying conversations he wished had ended differently, moments with his children, the war, holding Esther's hand in the kitchen while cornbread baked. At first, he thought it was grief, but even years later, the insomnia stayed. Then one fall evening, his granddaughter brought him a gift, a memory quilt stitched from old shirts, aprons, and faded cloth napkins. Each square carried a story. That night, for the first time in months, Gideon pulled it over his shoulders. He ran his hands over the fabric. One patch reminded him of fishing on Sebago Lake. Another, the green cotton dress Esther wore every spring. And something changed. Instead of avoiding memory at bedtime, Gideon leaned into it. Every night now, he tells one story out loud to the dark, not with regret, but with softness. Just a minute or two, a memory revisited, honored, and released. Then he places his hand on the quilt. And let's go. Why does this matter? Because sleep isn't just physical, it's emotional digestion. As we age, the brain processes memory differently, especially at night. If we ignore the emotional weight of those memories, the mind stays awake trying to solve them. But if we gently acknowledge them, even briefly, the body allows itself to rest. You don't need a quilt. You just need a way to welcome your past without letting it hijack your present. Try this. Before bed, sit in stillness. Choose one soft memory, good, neutral, even bittersweet. Say it aloud, or write it down. Then place your hand on your chest or your pillow and say, I remember and now I rest. It's not forgetting, it's surrendering, and your sleep will thank you. Section 5. Learn to breathe like the wind. When Mavis couldn't sleep, she didn't blame her body. She blamed her thoughts. I just can't turn them off, she used to say. Then she discovered 4-7-8 breathing. It's simple, science-backed, and surprisingly powerful. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold that breath for 7 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. It slows the heart, lowers blood pressure, and gives your mind something gentle to focus on. Now, Mavis uses it anytime sleep feels far away. Sometimes after a bad dream, sometimes before a nap. She calls it rocking myself to sleep from the inside. Let's try it together. Take a deep breath in. Inhale for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now exhale slowly for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How'd that feel? Section 6. Avoid the evening sleep stealers. What you avoid is just as important as what you do. After 6 p.m., be mindful of caffeine. Even a decaf coffee can disrupt melatonin. Screens. The blue light from tablets and phones suppresses sleep hormones. Heavy meals, spicy or fatty foods activate digestion, not rest. Stressful content, news, drama, even intense music can trigger anxiety. Instead, try herbal tea, a soft blanket, gentle instrumental music, a book with worn pages and kind endings. Your evening should feel like winding down, not revving up. Because the quieter your evening, the deeper your sleep. Section 7. Aromatherapy and touch. Ancient tools for modern sleep. For centuries, cultures have used scent and touch to induce sleep. Today, we call it aromatherapy. Lavender, cedarwood, sandalwood. These natural oils relax your nervous system through your nose and skin. Apply a few drops to your pillow, or mix them in a coconut oil and rub them into your temples or feet before bed. Better still, pair it with a warm soak, or ask a partner for a gentle hand massage. The result? You feel safe, and safety is the doorway to sleep. Section 8. Sound. the final sleep companion. Some nights, silence is too loud. That's where sound therapy can help. Gentle rain, ocean waves, crickets under moonlight, soft music without lyrics. These soundscapes mask inner noise and lull the mind. Many seniors swear by a favorite sleep playlist. Others prefer a guided meditation or a story told in a soft voice. Explore, experiment, and once you find the sound that helps you drift, stick with it. Tell us in the comments, what sound helps you sleep best? Your answer might be the missing piece for someone else tonight. Final thoughts. Sleep is your birthright. You were born to rest, to dream, to wake refreshed and full of peace. Aging doesn't steal that from you. It just asks you to be more intentional. No pills, no guilt, just soft choices and gentle rhythms. Tonight, may your breath be slow, your heart be light, and your sleep be deep. Thank you for spending time with us at Elderly Active Life. If you found peace here, please subscribe and share this with someone you love. More healing, restful videos are on the way. Until next time, sleep well and live fully.